Well, this day was first celebrated in 2011 following its establishment by a resolution adopted by the International Maritime Organization and has now been included in the annual list of United Nations Observances. Now, South Africa has more than 10,000 seafarers offering their services at any given time around the world. Now, by generating interaction on the web about seafarers, the idea is to show respect, recognition and gratitude to seafarers everywhere. Well, the universal outreach of social media will raise awareness of the vital role that seafarers play in the world economy and in many respects in sustainable development, enabling ships to carry that more than 90% of the world trade safely, efficiently, and with minimal impact on the environment. Now, I've said a mouthful. Now, to tell us more and to explain it to all of us who may not understand is the CEO, of course, of the South African Maritime Safety Authority, Sobantu Tilayi. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Clevo, and morning to your viewers.
Let's start with somebody like myself who doesn't know. What do seafarers do? You know, how many do we even have in South Africa?
Well, first level, what do ships do? Ships carry all the trade.
Right.
We say that 90% of the things you see and touch around the studio here, at some stage have had something to do with the ships. And if you consider that, in particular, South Africa, we trade over the oceans. Our coal goes to China, our cars go to Germany. We import TVs and things from China and South Korea. All of that requires a ship. Now the world is arranged like that. You've got one production on one part of the world and consumption on the other side of the world. And to link those, very much like you get airlines moving people around the world. Now, central to that whole arrangement is the seafarer, the people that drive the ships, the people that fix the ships, the people that work on cruise lines, all of those people, without which that trade, you can't connect your consumption to your production in the world in general. So if you did not have ships, the world would come to a standstill.
Yeah. How many seafarers does South Africa have?
South Africa has 11,000 seafarers. Now you must imagine that when they've finished working on the ship, you still need them to work inside the ports. You still need to do all the cargo arrangements. So there's a career at sea to actually operate and drive the ships. But we've got a handful of those who are working in the ports environment, in the maritime authorities in general.
What protection do these employees, seafarers have, you know, in relation to stuff like piracy, for instance?
Well, you've got a whole lot of arrangements internationally. You've got the International Maritime Organization that determines the safety standards inside the ship. And then you've got the International Labour Organization. It's a Geneva-based body, also a UN organ that deals with the well-being of the seafarer. Now there's rules to how long can you keep them on the ship. If they are in a foreign country, they must go ashore, they must see the world. They must sleep in a particular way, be fed in a particular way. But importantly, shipping companies are required to insure against any eventualities that may happen. So you've got your protection and indemnities, and it is a condition of every ship that's operated. We inspect all the ships that come to Durban, if each one of their seafarers, wherever they may be from, if they are particularly protected, and there's standards and laws to do that.
Yeah. So there's a hashtag this year. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, today is International Day of the Seafarer, and we thought we need to celebrate these people that keep our lives, even without us knowing, going. And we've got a hashtag. It says hashtag at sea for all.
Right.
And the IMO Secretary General, Mr. Kitak Liam, we've got a theme at IMO that says shipping is indispensable to the world. And so I wish we all visit that and we support the campaign, because that's how important this day is to all of us.
And what is the South African Maritime Authority doing to celebrate the day?
Well, we've got an activation day in Durban, and by the way, we've got Durban Boat Show. So those of you in Durban, please go down to the yacht club there. And we're going to be doing our activation there, and we've got the crowns, the band, and everything else that
All right. Sobantu, thank you so much for talking to us. He's the CEO of Maritime Safety Authority, talking to us about today is, of course, International Day of the Seafarer. Sobantu Tilayi, the CEO of SA Maritime Safety Authority. All right. From the sea.